At this time, if we can get Alderman Bledsoe to lead us in invocation.
There he is, Lee. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for Horn Lake, and thank you for dying on the cross for us for our sins, and help us to make good decisions in your name, and keep us all straight and keep the citizens safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. If we get everyone to stand, we'd have Alderman Young lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
And salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Miss Julie will be, would you take a roll call, please?
Alderman Bledsoe.
Here.
Alderman Guice.
Here.
Alderman Bostic.
Here.
Alderman Johnson.
Here.
Alderman Dupree.
Here.
Alderman Young.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, first thing on the agenda tonight is the municipal docket. Do I have a motion?
Mayor,
Yes, Alderman Guice.
I'd make a motion to approve the municipal docket.
All righty, Alderman Guice. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, Alderman Bostic, second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman Guice.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Young.
Aye. All righty, moving along, the consent agenda. Do we have a motion?
Mayor,
Alderman Bostic?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda items A through G.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bledsoe. What about H? All right, do we have, there's no H. Do we have discussion? No. If no discussion, roll call, please.
Alderman Young.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Guice.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
All right, going down to the third item, claims docket. Do we have a motion?
Mayor,
Yes, Alderman Guice.
I make a motion to approve the claims docket. General Fund, $108,081.36. The bonded fund cap project expense, $0. The library fund, $5,789.92. The economic development fund, $5,375. The utility fund, $126,175.22, for a total dock of $245,421.50.
All righty, do we have a second?
Mayor, I'll second.
Alderman Dupree, seconds. Any discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman Guice.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Young.
Aye.
All righty. Fourth item, we have a special guest here for a presentation. I believe it's Mark Strauss with the running for U.S. Congress candidate. Is he here? Okay, we got a no-show on that. And we'll just move right on to item 5 in planning. At this time, Mr. Barr,
I didn't have anything specific tonight.
you didn't have anything? Okay. Well, this is going to be short and sweet.
What are you saying, Mayor Pro Tem?
Alderman Guice?
At our last meeting, we had a motion for a conditional use application that we never got a final resolution on.
Alderman Guice, I think we're going to discuss that in executive session before taking any additional action on it.
Okay.
All right. All right, then we'll move right on to new business, item 6. And I believe this will be a public meeting.
Correct.
So, open for a public meeting. Is there anyone here for the public meeting that would like to speak? Then I just need go ahead and close the meeting. Close the public meeting. And at this time, do we have a motion to accept the resolution for the cleaning private property?
Mayor, I'll make the pro temp, Mayor, I'll make that motion.
All right, Alderman Dupree, do we have a second?
I'll second that, Mayor.
All right, Alderman Bostic, and we need a roll call.
Alderman Young.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Geis.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Okay. We're down to item 7, citizens' remarks. Do we have any citizen remarks?
No, sir.
All righty, then we'll go to number 8. And this, as the pro tem mayor, which is an honor to sit in for the mayor, I just want to let you know that one thing that comes to my mind anytime we have our meetings is that we're all here working for the people, and we never need to forget that. And attitude is to me, is probably one of the most important things that individuals can project. And it starts with the board, then it goes to the departments, and the departments goes to their people, it goes out to the community. That we all want to have good attitudes. And as an alderman on this board, I'm very proud to be a part of what we're doing, and very proud to have the department heads that we have. With that, I guess I ask Alderman Young, you have anything?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's a couple of things. One, Mr. Drew, that was an absolutely awesome fishing rodeo. That, I saw more smiles on people, and that's what we're trying to get the city back to, is family atmosphere. And that's one heck of a start. Your whole team is to be commended for their efforts to putting that on. That was awesome.
Thank you, Alderman Young. Appreciate it.
One more thing, if I may, sir. Yes, sir. Alderman Dupree's wife and my wife have now completed the flyer, and we can get some to the alderman or whatever. It's on the National Night Out for Horn Lake. It's going to be on June the 30th at Latimer Lakes Park. This will be on the website and the different things, but they got all kinds of things going on. Come out and observe that National Night Out. Support your police department. The big thing, I think, the effort's going on, and we'll put Mr. Box in the middle, is the tug of war between the fire department and the police department. I hear there's already some trash talking going on around and this, that, and the other. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how that fares and who has to eat hot dogs. So that's all I got. I'm looking forward to it.
Great. All right, Alderman Dupree, do you have anything?
I don't have anything tonight. Thank you.
Alderman Johnson?
Yes, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers on Sunday. And if you're not a mother, and for those who are watching us as well, maybe you've been like a mom to someone. So Happy Mother's Day to you. And I also would like to probably talk to Alderman Young and Alderman Dupree's wives to see if we can put a 5K on there for the aldermen on that night. I think we can handle that.
As long as we can walk and crawl.
Wait, whoa.
We got to walk and crawl it.
I do okays. Y'all having a race? Okay.
Give me 5.
Thank you. All right, Alderman Boston?
No, I'm good.
Alderman Geis?
No, sir.
Alderman Bledsoe?
One thing, I thought the mayor was gonna be here to announce it, I don't know if Jim is, the Kobe Dean night, a day.
Yes.
It's supposed to be here, we're gonna have it at, May the 9th at 6 o'clock, and if everybody be
No,
here.
it's
you'll
6
be here.
o'clock.
Huh?
6 o'clock is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
what'd I say,
right? I
7?
thought you said 7, but
6, I think. Okay, yeah, I got it written down, 6. And, I tell you what, he went 83rd in the draft and didn't even get mentioned on the news in Memphis, so, we had to promote our own, I reckon. So,
yes,
that's all, only thing I've got, and everybody be careful, all this water coming in. We'll be flooding again, and like I said before, you can't put a gallon of water in a Coke can, so some
Yes.
people gonna get a lot of water.
Yes, thank you. Yes, because Kobe Dean has definitely put us on the map. I know in the championship game, he mentioned Horn Lake a few times with a smile on his face.
They had a special night on it, and he mentioned it again.
Yeah. So,
He grins from ear to ear, too.
so I'm sure, Jim, are they gonna, we're gonna put it out there in any social media and that type of thing to try to get as many folks in here?
Yeah, we are gonna put it out there and on the website, and the mayor's gonna issue a proclamation that night also. So, yeah, spread the word when you see it on social media, pass it along, and hopefully we can fill the courtroom that night with everybody showing a big support for him. And he's gonna go from one Eagle to another Eagle since he went to the Philadelphia Eagles.
From a
Yes.
room to a green. He's gonna be a lot colder, too.
All right, we'll go to the department heads at this time. Chief Rowell, do you have anything?
Just to update on the no parking, Public Works got their signs in the other day. They're working now to do the utilities, mark the utilities where they plan on putting them up. And just so everybody's aware, they're going in Arbor Lakes and the Coal Place.
Right.
That's where they're going. And just for information, our intent is, once they hit the ground, we're gonna put it out on our social media, ask the city to put it out on their social media so citizens have an opportunity to see that this is going into effect. We're gonna give a 30-day grace period.
Yes, sir.
For everybody that lives in those areas to become aware that this is now in effect. And then after 30 days, it will be strictly enforced.
Thank you, Chief. Mr. Bott?
I was just going to add on putting the signs up. We began calling in the locates to put the poles in the ground. That'll take a few days for that to get done. As soon as we get cleared locates, then we can begin putting the post in the ground and putting the signs up, which shouldn't be, I would say probably the beginning of next week, we'll probably have a lot of these signs up. We will begin in Arbor Lakes subdivision and the Coal Place subdivision.
All right, and these are just specific streets that we're going to be putting them on. We're not canvassing the whole neighborhoods, are we?
Well, those two neighborhoods, it will be all the streets in them, and it's because it's in their covenants already.
Okay.
So if a citizen has purchased a home in those neighborhoods, they should know that per their covenants, they weren't supposed to be parking on the street. Now, that's, again, nothing that we
Got you.
have the authority to enforce, but once these signs go up, we will.
Thank you, sir. Chief Linville?
Yeah.
I put this in your packet, I guess, just making sure you had it. I think you got a copy. The memorial is this Friday, courthouse at 10 o'clock for the
Okay.
fallen heroes for DeSoto County. I should have
Yeah.
been one.
Yes, sir.
And then also I had the Fire Academy for Kids. We have this week set up for June the 13th through the 17th. And I know Drew's helped me with that. He's got me a bunch of people coming because he put it on the park, he's with the kids. And if anybody knows, anybody wants to get it, we're trying to get it set, we'll get it full, we'll probably kick another weekend. Just kind of pull and see how many kids we got want to be in.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay.
I apologize. Alderman Dupree, did you want to say something?
I was just
We got that,
going to ask, hey, Chief Rowell, how many officers are we down now, sir?
Right now, we're still 13, but as of Thursday, it'll be 14.
Is there anything in sight for us to hire some officers? Is there anything that we can do to help
yeah.
recruit, bring in people to work for us?
I've had discussions with the mayor, and Jim, we're going to have further discussions. I can tell you what the issue is. I can show you what the issue is. That would be a discussion for executive session, I would believe, but we have had discussions. We're gonna have further discussion and possibly have something for y'all at the next meeting.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Chief, one thing that's gonna get harder, I think they passed a thing in Memphis where they can live outside the city now to be on the police and fire department. Back when I was on it, they made us move up there. Now I think they got it, so it seems gonna be harder, to do that. So you're gonna be fighting a big battle, you and the fire chief. And, one other thing on 2 Lane, if you get the code people, go by and look at some of those cars parked in the yards, they're still there.
I got something for Public Works, a couple of things.
Okay.
Did you check on that autistic child sign for that street?
Which street was that?
I'll have to refresh my memory. I just remembered to ask you about it.
Yeah, if it's that one over on,
Mallard?
is it,
I think I texted you about
Brighton or?
it. I'll get you the exact
Yeah,
address
get with me.
again. And
Cause we have put some up.
And I had a complaint from, let me try to get the address on this one. Off of DeSoto Road, from some residents there that when Public Works has been cutting the grass, they're either running over the garbage and spraying it all over the place or just driving around the garbage and not cutting it. If you could get them to clean up before they cut or after, whichever one.
That's really our policy to be doing that, so if they're cutting and not picking back up, then, that's something I have to address with them.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alderman Guys, Mayor.
Yes.
They came down through Nell a few days ago, the cutter, mower. Just cut up a whole bunch of stuff. 2 hours later, that gentleman there and 2 or 3 others are out there picking it up. So I commend you for your hard work.
I told them that it would be taken care of.
All righty. Let's see, we got Mr. Coleman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Board. I just want to say thanks to everyone for coming out to the fishing rodeo. It was a lot of fun, beautiful weather out there, a lot of people. The next event coming up will be next week. Argo is going to be running the Magnolia Fest from the 11th through the 14th. So everybody come out and have a good time at the park, ride some rides, eat some funnel cake.
Awesome. Got a lot of things going on in Horn Lake next week. It's great. All week. All righty. Do any board member have any questions for him? If not, Mr. Bench, do you have anything?
Nothing tonight.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Mr. Billy Campbell?
I don't have anything, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right, well, we just moved right along. We're all the way down to number 12 already. And at this time, I guess, we have a motion for what, close?
Questions?
You ain't got nothing?
No questions? Any of y'all have any questions? I'm sorry. No. Y'all just didn't have that inquisitive look on your face.
I got one thing to say. I got an email the other day from Horn Lake, from Ruth Williams. A bald eagle was in Horn Lake in the backyard, somebody's backyard.
Wow, that's cool.
I thought it was a prank, but
Yeah.
they said it's not a prank.
All right. So, any other questions? All right, then, do I have a motion to go into close?
Make a motion to go into closed determination for executive session.
I'll second that, Mayor.
All right, that's second by Dupree. Roll call, please.
Alderman Bledsoe. Alderman Geis. Alderman Bostick.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Young.
Aye. right, we'll be back shortly.
Steve, flip that sign around.
It's 7285 Where you want to do it? 7285.
I'll just see visually if you could read that to me. It's kind of small. Yeah.
All they gotta read is that no parking on street, ain't it? That look pretty good, huh? Ain't gonna be no fine, just tow. I agree with you, just throw it out of the way. They pay the tow bill a couple times, that's better than fine, ain't it? Because I'll assure you, if they tow it, they will pay the fine to get it out of that tow bill, out of that lot. Yeah, I was afraid to get out, but I was prepared to. Well, we gotta start. I don't say you go for some other stuff. My thing is, I started today and I put it in, I told Mark Brown that I was gonna assign him the Threes area. So he can start listening. Occasionally, if he sees a problem, he needs to let me know.
I've been here before.
Oh, you've been here before? Give another area, the other day.
It's just average. Yeah.
There's 3 areas, there's 3 tags. And I'm gonna make them just do some right along and just cover it and see what they see. And if they make any calls in the area and having trouble, they gotta let me know. If I don't hear anything, I'm not saying it, but they all complain on these 2. That's the only ones I've had any complaints on. Now, a couple of them started mentioning Normandy and some other stuff. I'm like, well, no, that's probably, that's a whole different ballgame going on over there. And we all know the game they're playing over there. Yeah. And it's just, I don't wanna throw it out. Well, yeah, some of them do park too many cars. And years ago, you used to have another 2 of them. Now, sometimes it's 2. I think you get a lot of
On these 2 items,
y'all get more of that, because we don't hear that. I don't know.
you say is there
No.
So,
Well, it's just,
okay.
you know, you get some call because it's trash in somebody's yard, so whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's just something that has, but it's kind of like, I mean, I get it. Sometimes I do that too. It's like, you treat me all day long. There's nobody, one block, obviously try to write everything you see over there. I used to try to say one thing, somebody makes a wheel squeak, go look at that squeak.
Okay. Do I have a motion to come out of closed determination?
So moved.
Alderman Young, do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Geis, roll call, please.
Alderman Young.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Bostick.
Aye.
Alderman Geis.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Okay, do I have another motion?
Mayor,
Yes, Alderman Geis.
I make a motion to go into executive session for discussions regarding the location, relocation, expansion of a business or an industry, and discussion of personnel matters in the court department.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Alderman Young, okay, roll call.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman Guice.
Aye.
Alderman Bostick.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Young.
Aye. We'll see y'all shortly.
The elevator place was.
But you know, the road is so, you have trouble getting through there? Yeah. If I need. Take a fire truck. I don't even know how the garbage truck.
Hey, Tara,
Huh?
I stay here.
How are you, young lady?
Huh?
See ya.
Oh, great. I've only been out 42 years. We were gonna do a 40-year class reunion. I graduated in Olive Branch, 80. So we was gonna do a 40-year class reunion with COVID. So everything got canceled. So now they're trying to put one together. Then they was gonna include the 81s and the 82s. Anybody in the 80s, we hope people show up. You better just take it from the 70s to the 80s or something. And so I don't mind instead. They'll say that my bed is close.
Yeah, no, I've got some. Yeah, no, I think we could do something like that. Cause like this email I'm gonna send
20
to,
years, there was quite a few that showed up. Yeah, I had to call them. Somebody said they missed one.
or whatever, I've got
25
about
or
15
something. I
steps.
didn't make that
It's
one.
fairly deep or whatever, but we'll. Well, that would be nice, that would be better, but we can point to like, okay, this is where we're at, this is where we need to go next.
Application pack, hand them back, say, here's your thing. That way when you're on the phone, you say, here's where we all are.
Yep, yep.
You know, you do step number 6 or whatever, you go here or whatever.
No, I think that would be a good idea. It's good that they help everybody. I think so too. It's foggy, yeah. We could all reference it, we could bring it up and say, okay, we're really on step 6 or whatever, and we need this to get to 7. That's right, yeah. So, no, I think that's a good idea. Maybe it's a project for the intern.
Well, if you can just draft it up, pay me and hand it to us, and we'll make it pretty up.
Oh, well, that'd be good, okay.
Flow chart.
Okay, nice, all right, let me do that. So, nice, I sent out 2 new cases yesterday. There was the one on the gas station down there by the Core 5 project, that conditional use. And then I also sent one out, we finally got an application in, for the park 66.
I saw something on that day.
Because it has a new owner. The owner is out of like the state of New York. His name is Lahim Dyer.
What do they wanna do there?
Park semi trucks. So it's got M1 zoning, but they conditional use to do parking.
They're not letting me see you speak to.
It's in the floodplain, it's been built up, so. But they want to park like 450 trucks. It's huge, it's really
It's
huge.
a question if they go in now. They can come in.
There's like 17.
Sometimes it's quick, I don't think they'll be too.
But he does have a traffic
Quick
study.
tonight.
That's part of the. That's
Super fast.
That's a lot of trucks.
Yeah, after they come out.
I mean, maintaining Pasadena, that's gonna be a lot of trucks. Cause I figured they're gonna come in off the interstate, turn on the highway, and then they'll turn on Darcy, and then on to Pasadena, and then on the way out, they'll probably just go straight out to Pasadena, and then get on Goodman, and then head east. So, there might be a good condition.
But I think you can get on the city
roads there.
I think you can go to the city webpage and there's a link.
Well, they're building out there,
But it is on
turning
YouTube.
dirt.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, they're building.
Thank you. I need it.
I don't either, I mean, everything's out there. But the IT guy, they hired, he's back.
When we go across the Dog Street.
He's just put everything out.
Okay.
Free me. Cement off it.
You don't wanna call me today.
No, well, they will. Once they do this, building inspection.
901, 65 Street, 82, 27.
There's various points along the way of the bill that he'll go out and do the foundation, and when they start to get vertical, like structural members,
Like I said, we get out there off and on.
and then he'll do plumbing.
So that trash,
So that tells me they're
before you
ready.
guys come to
Give you a
They've
heads up
changed their
before we head
plans,
over
there's
that
gonna be a
way, like a
sidewalk on the
day,
south
day
side.
coming
yeah,
up.
and then so we make sure it's freshly
And the
picked
car
up.
wash
We're
will
not
run,
gonna
the
be
car
able to
wash
get
will
on.
run, the car wash
Out
will
there.
You too.
No,
Now, Wendy's is
they'll
kind
pick up to
of,
pick
everything
up.
on Wendy's has went quiet.
On Kirby, I think it's some labor time, and we short on staff
I
too.
appreciate that.
Alright? I mean, it's a two-way street.
We're gonna see how well they shine.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna work.
Yeah.
I've been in your corner ever since we talked about
Then
it.
they gonna be working out for the
They
good
did all
deal.
the plantings.
We gonna do the next fundraiser, yeah, wow.
Fundraising,
You always, you had the bad fundraiser, you had the cool, you did for the golfing. You went to golfing.
well, you know, you're right.
I'm trying to hold everybody
We did all that
feet to the
fundraising.
fire on the sidewalk.
We have. We did
No,
all that.
no more
We
excuses.
know COVID come in and
Right,
MDA,
No,
the
never.
last 2 years.
It's like,
MDA just kind of
and
come back
if they
and
choose
said,
not to
"You're
do
all
it,
over
like
it."
the Baker's Estate, it
My
was kind of
guys
designed
all
not to have
just
sidewalks,
like,
we should have got some money in lieu of. Because we could have used that money and we could have helped
That's not
companies out there, whatever
Right.
they felt. 'Cause
Something like fill the
it was
booth.
kind of late in the process.
They just want you to post it on the webpage and people pay into
But,
it.
Yeah.
Hernando, the few departments did it, they ain't getting any money. I'm not wasting my time with that either, but now, all the people, they shut down, there is no one local. I'm gonna try to find out when I
Ain't
go
no
down.
problem, you do the fundraiser.
Yeah, well, it was just for MDA, we gave all the money to proceeds. Now, some of my people talked about maybe doing something, and we've tried to reach out, maybe there's somebody in our neighborhood,
Oh, going back to the
something
truck
like
parking.
a wheel for a child or something like that, we could do
McDonald's.
something. But I always say, if you do something, you need to specifically go and who it's going to and all that. But MDA wanted to do the golf tournament, they wanted us to do it, so they wanted the city of fire department to go out, get everything set up, and be liable for everything that goes on in the golf tournament.
The labor not there.
No, I told them we had to have their name on it, they couldn't put their name on it during COVID.
Right.
Now, they might can start coming back now.
No, they're not gonna do it. Everybody.
Well, I heard they laid off like 90-something% of their people that were working.
They're all.
They just
Cause
went
well, we
to
need to get
doing
that
it all online.
surveyor, cause only them, cause what,
So
they
they just
walking
want
out
just-
or whatever, I can't
In
tell.
other words, it could be one person
We
in
need
New
that
York,
on
emailing
that elevation
1,000
certificate.
fire departments, telling them to fill the
Cause
booth
like,
online.
two of the counties I used to work for, one in Kansas and one in Iowa, I was a floodplain administrator, so I'm
That's what they want us
versed
to
with
do,
that.
but I'm
Which
like,
They won't be breaking more like I know.
Floodplain,
I don't
the
want to
concept of it, you know, a lot of people bag on it.
Well,
You're gonna do the fire academy.
Okay, the fire academy is your
Yeah, 'cause
first
I
one
tell
through
people, it's like,
13
you
to
know, Mother
17.
Nature don't care about the
Yeah, but how
timeline.
many you might have in
One,
that?
and
The
number
reason
two,
I asked
rain
them,
events,
give you a bunch of
tricky, you know, you might walk out,
And that was
when the rain.
Well, we do 25, about 30. About 30 now.
Well, that's what I.
After 30, we'll
Because they
move
could
to
have
another
had a
class.
higher
Try to do
intensity for a shorter period of time, or could be spread out a longer
You won't
period of
need
time.
more than 30.
You know, the main intensity might be over here, or over here, different areas, and so it all affects how stuff drains.
I will work
Each,
on
each
price.
child,
Yes.
each parent pays
How much
$10.
impervious surface it is, and if
Just
it's
kind of
I
covers
have a
our
price
refreshments.
for you.
all that.
We give them refreshments during the day, that's about all, and the rest of it's paid out of advertisement.
it's defined by
Okay, I'm gonna make
taking,
sure,
oh, you got your channel.
they got to the point of touching all in our community, like, it's not all about
You take the floodplain.
stressing everybody out, we need to be part of this thing too. You know,
Most definitely, we all want you to be part of it.
I ain't going nowhere, I'm in just.
I'm talking about, yes, but just like, you know, when things happen.
More than a foot,
you know,
yes.
And we're not coming over there looking for things,
Which
but
means that.
when we get a call over there and the fire truck can't get in and the ambulance can't get in, it's frustrating to my people.
I'm talking about motivation, you need to keep life. You know, if I need, we need to get more involved in, bring something to the fire.
You think after a while, they're only cumulative cars.
You know, like, building after building
over a vast area.
And they rent the houses back
You know,
there
the
for
cumulative effect surely would get to a point.
And they all.
Still, a foot's quite a bit though.
Yeah,
Paying
but I'm
your
saying,
part
what I'm
of
saying
it
is,
in the house.
that's what
That
it's
was coming
considered.
up.
I rode through there today and I was like, well, some of these houses don't even have
I see.
a driveway.
But didn't know
They
what
all
they rent.
usually have a one or two places to park a car, and most of them got garages.
But what I'm saying now, is, we got like 70 lots. We got 25 houses back there on renting. Progress, residential, also got. And
Right,
like I say,
All the
Yes,
all the,
yes, we'll get,
I mean, a lot of
all the people
HOAs
that take flood
put
insurance
that
will pay
thing
higher
into
rates.
their covenants where they
Well,
can't, where you can't.
I think we
lounge
tried to
without
straighten it
lounge.
out because this flood
we
plain
try to
administrator
do that,
told
but you
people
got,
before
we
when they were
try to
compliant.
update our covenant.
Do you wanna be the
Got someone
person
coming in aid.
responsible
But we
for
need
everybody
that
else
for
losing their preferred rate or whatever? Just kind of put the guilt on them. Yeah. Some people, some people do that. Some people don't.
Park in the road.
What I'm saying, they picking, what they doing, we got some homeowners.
Hey,
picking
anything to try to
through.
Here's what the police says.
Oh, no,
Oh, no, I've been here before. It's just been a long
I'm doing,
time.
we no
I've been
problem
doing
with
some
that.
stuff.
Yeah, it's just been a long time.
The chief told
Comparing
me, this
building
right here, this right here,
fees that we have in
Oh,
the
yeah,
county.
the city need the money.
no,
I'm doing
he
this.
said they're not gonna
I
write.
started on the computer, but I thought it was old school.
They call it the tow truck.
And they gonna
Doing some stuff, cause I'm hoping to.
Yeah, they just leave the car at the junkyard or wherever it's up to them.
I really wanna.
You know,
introduce word
some of
now.
those cars
I'm
probably
bringing
ain't
them
got
in really
flat
slow, and I'm
tails,
having
no
to do stuff.
No,
with
it doesn't sound,
like
there's a lot of them
20
living
years
there
ago as a baseline kind of
in
administrative
the house,
thing for
but they
record.
rent, they help me make the.
So, but I think he's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm hoping to get
That
the
happens
position,
everywhere.
cause he's got
Always
five
They
years.
get out of hand
Putting
now.
that much time.
It's what's going on in these.
He would graduate.
That's why you see, like, you're talking about.
Hopefully we've got
5 or 10
enough
cars on.
new
Got 5 or 10
revenue.
people renting,
You know, offer him,
or space in that house,
work.
they just rent a room.
He'll be more educated than I am, but a master's.
Or a cabin.
But I've been in several apartments, and you'd be surprised how many that they can get in an
But he
apartment.
drives all the way down from Tipton.
I've seen 5 mattresses in one bedroom, just laying on the floor, and all of them in there sleeping at different times, some of them work nights.
Well, 4 days a week. He has classes on Wednesday.
But they're paying
For
their
this
rent.
semester, in
So the citation, when they told me, told them.
and then he'll be gone in, June for a while. He's got
I guess
a
they'll
summer
probably
class,
not.
but he's.
They can't, well, there's no citation to leave, the car's gone.
Poor guy.
They gonna come out
I
right
never
the ticket,
went anywhere in school.
and then they gonna have the tow truck.
That was it.
They'll probably have to.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dispatch
I
up
haven't
here,
talked to him.
dispatch
Dispatch
probably
is
tell them where it's
Then
at.
they gonna have to call, they call and don't know where their truck is.
Venice or
Dispatch
Naples or
will have
Rome, I
to go
don't know.
through the law
All
and see.
three, I don't know.
That gonna be fun.
Sounds pretty cool, yeah, to me. I'd really like to go to like Australia.
All,
So it's just on my house, it was wondering how the garbage truck got
No,
down.
no,
where?
yeah.
Got through your subdivision.
Well, we put an email out.
No Ukraine.
Which is not what I do. Your truck, you covering things with the guy at the home,
Putin's
you
not
cover,
very smart.
and you block it.
He's pretty much
Tell
got
the guy,
all three
call
going
me.
on. It's just everybody's going through Ukraine to do
We
it.
were supposed, don't call City Hall, because now you move your car, you like, why the truck didn't come out, the truck, I passed by.
Yeah.
Got the truck that come pick up the demolition.
But
They put the stuff right in front of the mailbox, no, right behind the mailbox, all close by. But they call City Hall and saying the people never came. I do that, right? They like the day, I was upset when I saw the trash truck.
These people, because
People just put their trash out
excuse or whatever, but
like
he's
they're
like,
supposed
I'll
to.
just kill anything.
And now you wanna call the trash people and tell them.
Nobody's
hey,
safe,
don't
nobody's
trash
off
out.
limits.
You pass- after they passed it, they came early Friday and all that.
So,
They came at 10 o'clock. But now the trash truck coming today, you know, 'cause they call, cover their trash.
cause see, our fee for variance.
Trash truck's they got video, they video everything you do.
Yes, but like I said, I think they probably something that just had by.
Probably gonna end up being
If
more
it's not
like.
out there when they go by,
Yeah, it
Or
is.
seven,
Or if it's not,
somewhere, it's
or if
probably
it's,
gonna be somewhere in that range.
not where they can get to it.
So we don't have to revisit it, you know, I'm supposed to figure
Go.
5% inflation per year.
This
So
situation
that's at
is
$30 per year. If you got what, a $500
candidate,
or
like I
$5 or
said,
$6
they look to call in and say, my
application
transport.
fees, so then.
And the guy probably saying that we did, why you going in that way?
Revisit.
Mark, and what do you do?
Wait, now you
Hopefully
get
inflation
off.
will go down.
You gonna start doing this? All right.
I was researching, a person can buy I-bonds from the US Treasury right now. Well, the term ended at the end of, 6 month interest at the end of April, but they were paying like 7.12%.
I understand, I wanna try to do something for you guys.
I-bond,
You
yeah.
guys. That dollar.
Well, you know, you got double E bonds, and different series of what's an I-bond.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry, but it was.
So once in a while, I'll
bond,
bring something to my.
7.12, but it's,
Yeah,
what they
I
do
think
is
we talked about
it's a
that before.
combination how they come
There's
up with the
usually
rate.
6
They come up with
at each
the
station.
federal funds rate,
No,
which
I'll try to
before they started raising it was at 0. And then they do the half.
Well, I'm
year
just saying,
inflation rate, which
there's
was
6 at each
3.65, and then they
station.
double it,
I mean, I
which
know,
got the
even if you
7.12.
just take
I'm thinking going forward, if they keep raising
six
those
guys,
because they're talking
whatever, they
feds,
appreciate it.
raising like 0.5% or half.
Apple Creek.
And then maybe like in June, like 0.75 at one time, that's getting really aggressive. But so pretty soon you'd think you get that, plus you have an inflation, I would think you could almost get,
Thank you.
I don't know,
Gift
5 to 8%.
cards. So we give out
I-bonds.
those gift cards.
You can buy up to
each month
$10,000
tax, so
per
they
year.
can use it to go to Walmart and buy groceries or whatever. So they
And you can buy,
their
if you
own
buy,
groceries.
what's the term on it?
I told them they can use the money to buy
I think it's
coffee,
like a
whatever
double E,
it is,
like
whatever they want.
or
I don't
whatever.
care.
But you can
But
buy,
it's just
strange
whatever.
because when you buy it
They
electronically,
appreciate anything.
it's not, you're not bound by like.
They don't
$100
expect anything,
bond
it's
or
kinda like
$500
anything else, but
bond.
like you're saying, even if you go down to see
$250
a
bond,
shop.
whatever. You can,
where
if you
all
wanna
the
buy a
guys are
bond,
loaded up, y'all
you
get up
can go down to the penny, if you wanna buy one for
morning,
$6,
It's kind of like
and then you pull out about
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
3.
down to the penny, you can,
3:30.
I thought that was.
Take a 30-minute lunch between 12 and 12:30.
Well, we
So I've been looking
for
for fixed
I can't
stuff.
see all the way back to the
I haven't
school.
gotten anywhere in
We
this.
get poor people that trash.
Which isn't saying much, 'cause it's been a really good market.
People driving up the street, they throwing stuff out the, when the middle
So
of
it's
the
my
night.
yard too, I clean up every time I go drive.
I pick up, just myself.
Two
I
trash
pick
cans
up,
full.
as I go from site to site around here, I pick up about a pickup truck full of stuff.
Yeah, I
Every day.
appreciate you if you had somebody.
Just off, stuff that's just off the side of the road, bags, boxes,
Yeah, we probably,
tires.
yeah, we couldn't really know that till they did come to us, like,
We took 100 tires down to the county today.
trying to figure out how the market changes with the new
Yeah.
president.
Well, and the reason we accumulated, somebody came out and dumped all the
Doesn't
tires.
it change that much?
A little, maybe a little,
Tom
just a little
Reed,
bit, how much.
Churchwell over there.
But but when it
They do it in the
They
dark
dumped,
area.
There was a bunch over there off.
Oh, really?
the first year, you think,
Yeah.
the second year,
Behind Walmart.
it always changes.
Yeah, there was some, I don't know if we got those or not. We didn't,
Oh,
we don't,
yeah, it is, you're
it's not our property, we don't, if it's out on the road, we use it, if it's
Yeah,
left
yeah.
in their
There's
property.
some up in there, they might be in that.
Policies.
They may still be up in there. I just know one about them by there, they're behind the tires up in them woods.
yeah,
Well, they should be really close, I don't know what's holding them up.
Tells me it's internet.
how much for the
Oh, that's right.
$5.
Every now and then we get somebody that comes up here and pays the little fee that you're supposed to pay, like entitled to,
I don't know.
you know.
But that's
we'll
what
get
she
the
says.
big one.
That's it. She says
I
she,
think it's like $2 a
maybe,
tire.
maybe they need that for the process of the orders or whatever.
Yeah, you can take them to the company.
No, what we do, what we do is try to save pressure on Perkinol.
Cause they've got the mechanical stuff in there, for a long time, they were waiting on the machinery, they're all back over now.
I printed one.
Already, except internet, and she won't have internet and no date. That's what she tells me.
Okay, cause it's been over there.
Always had it.
I got an email too, Albany,
Well, I know, they come back and give me. I had,
MY,
my wife said,
my,
she made that.
MY, my.
Oh, there you go.
Arbor, ARBOR, Lake,
Kept asking me, I'm like,
Lake,
yeah, LAKE at gmail.com,
Gmail,
Gmail.
I told them in the staff
And
meeting,
then my email is Freeman
pretty much got
Calvin,
it worked out, they wanna do tug of war.
for
I said, I got 12 fire,
Calvin,
6
CALVIN, at Bellsouth, got an email, call, whatever.
you got an old email.
Yeah,
I used to have a bellsouth.net a long time ago, but I
They
gave it
back,
up long
you
time.
gotta have some help.
So they call, email, give us a heads up, and then, we'll see, get somebody out there.
We'll do
to
it.
take care of it.
They carry guns.
We'll do
Yeah,
it.
they do.
They carry guns. They let them start shooting across the line. We ain't got no guns. We gotta get a water.
So when they start cutting, it'll be like a 10 day rotation, 2 weeks rotation, or 30 days, or as needed.
Well, we got a list of where we rotate into.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
should
when
go
you get
into-
the projection time.
But if it, starts getting a little bit too high.
Been
we'll
doing
go in
okay?
there.
Yeah, but I wanna make sure we get that grass up,
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely give you a call.
Alright.
Can't catch up with myself.
The guy ever see anything about the parking lot striping?
Another one's coming. Hey, what about,
Don't let me forget my year up. You got to come and inspect that.
yeah, we got it marked on the calendar. What about, he was talking about Interstate Boulevard and all that and Nail Road. We got a lot of that cleaned up for them to stripe, but they never come.
Well, did y'all go all the way down the whole street?
We got just a little bit section left there, up there at Interstate Boulevard that we've got to get to. But we've got, all of Nail Road all the way to the bend and in around the bend, so.
I'm looking up for both these. Hill Road and, but that's, I mean, we can check with them every so often, we're coming.
Well, that blue stuff is all coming. It's really the white's okay, but all that blue's come up.
That's why I hate doing stuff with just a quote. You don't have a contract behind it to sign it, but X number of days with liquidated damage and all that kind of.
I seen them out there working over there at Baker's, and like, I guess they over there doing a lot of dirt
I
work.
called Mr. Reeves, and he said, yeah, he's gonna get over here and reshape everything, and try to get those lines covered back up, get fire hydrants out of the ditch. That would be nice.
Well, the valves need to come out of the ditch too. Yeah. I can't even believe they put that in there that way. I'm like, really?
Fire hydrant sticking up left in the ditch in there.
Well, I know it is. It's never gonna not wash out. It's never not gonna wash. It's always gonna wash out. We turn that hydrant on, we're gonna wash it out from under.
I don't know how you can stand in the ditch and turn the fire hydrant on if you.
Well, you can't if you're that low in the ditch. They can fill in the ditch and sod it. I know what they're planning on doing. They were planning on each lot fixing and sodding it and doing everything to make it where they, which after time, it probably would.
How you gonna fix it in the bottom of the ditch?
What?
Side and all that kind of stuff.
You have to fill it in, level it off.
Yeah, where's your ditch going?
It's gonna go right back down in the gutter with the rest of it when the rain comes. But you gotta do something to make the ditch
Those
stay.
ditches are their detention ponds, remember?
Yeah.
Do you control that? I water flowers every day. There's
Yeah, that, I just said, they should, it should have had gutters. I mean, should have had curves, the gutters.
And I had that.
And you know, they're gonna sit here and say, well, that's just match.
Is there a big deal?
I mean, I remember the line, they said that they're doing it to match.
Is there a spigot right out front?
That Holly,
In the wall.
Holly Reed.
Key.
Holly Reed.
I have
It's
that
gonna make it
key.
blend in, make
He
it look
took
right.
it to see it, there is no water. Well,
Holly Reed was approved by the board
I
of
haul water
supervisors
every day for that.
way over 20 years
I have
ago.
holes and everything, but I don't know
Now, we're a city.
why.
Why wouldn't that we
If
want
there's
it
a
to
deal.
match what
I
the
don't
city
know
ordinance?
what turns on when I turn the water down.
So when you turn it on, there's no water coming out?
So there has to be a valve somewhere else shutting that off.
Yeah, that's weird.
Check that out.
Where's it at?
It's right here,
But they didn't
it's
do it
by the
right.
sidewalk,
They could've
by the
done it
drain,
right.
there's a drain in the ground.
But, like you said, I mean, it's,
Right
that
there,
stormwater.
25 feet from my flowers.
They're just not controlling any of that like this.
Spigots in the wall with the lid and everything, and it needs a special key.
now you're
And I
talking
had that
wall
key
water.
in my car,
You're
turned
talking-
it on. I had the 25-foot hose, so you don't,
I called him that little old boy.
He come and said, why you hauling water? Says, look, I can't get any water. So he took the key and turned it on, he wouldn't take a word for it. And Joe
I'm out there
there's no
like
water.
standing in the
So I had to
mud
turn
all
it
the
off.
time.
I said, I've been trying that for 2
Washed
years.
away.
See,
I'm like, I
Let me
need that
let me
water
check it out, see if I can find
if
something.
it's a simple valve somewhere, give me some water. I haul water every freaking day.
I hate those
All their
things, though,
water
to be honest with
bases
you.
is
Those little in the wall faucets, I can't stand them.
But it's in the wall. I have one that's got 4 different, so one of them, and it's in my car. I need water on the other side. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I will.
They'll stop.
Let me write that down. Water faucet.
Water faucet in City Hall.
I'm trying to repair it.
Is it just a simple valve to turn on?
Outside.
At least where they were, trying to form that to look nice.
Right here at the entrance, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They got a mess now. If they get water, I'm gonna tell them about it, it's for Democrats only.
You need to be careful going down there. Going there now, you gotta be careful going down that way. I gotta go to Olive
Well, have
Branch.
you planted blue flowers out there?
I cut across the county.
Just find something blue. He keeps telling me, when are you gonna start voting right?
A lot of times when I come in, a lot of times I come around 269 and go to Bob. Or come up to church.
You turn it off.
Johnson, that's blue water, that's not red
It's
water.
just a peaceful side.
Alan, I got blue water out here.
It's just peaceful, 269, it's a little crowded across there, but when you cross 55, it's like nothing. So when you go back down 2-lane, you hit 269, go around and get off and turn out. You live right there in town. Go on down and get off on McAville.
I made my official request to get my water. I told him you tested it, no, there's no water there.
So there's
Now
no-
we're gonna see
so
what
there's
we
no
can
water
get.
coming out of that faucet out front.
No, it don't work. That faucet ain't no count. But it's probably turned off inside or a pipe broke, what is it?
I don't know,
But you just, we're gonna check it out.
It's in that closet where the sprinkler is dropped, on that wall somewhere, I think it's on that back wall.
There might be some shut off and inside it.
Check it out. Then I don't have to haul water, you can get.
He asked that day, I wouldn't tried it, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he turned it on, there was no water came out, he didn't believe me. He said, there's no water.
Is there water, is there one on that side?
There's one over here, one over there. They
Oh, they couldn't come all the way around.
Because they used to run water hoses up, over on top of the roof and.
But is there one between this front door and the police entrance?
I don't know.
I
You
know.
know, on that side, like that side's got one, I just
Yeah.
wondered if there's another spigot over there by the police side. Probably one over there under the Sallyport's got something where they wash cars. But I don't know, I think it's inside.
It's inside.
Well, this one would work perfect in case.
I tried to get it on for him, but it wouldn't. I told you, I did tell him, you let that public work, they know where the valve is.
You better go check it out.
I think it may be in that room, but I never wanted it, maybe cut off.
It may have busted one year and they cut it off and never.
That's what I'm thinking.
It never cut it back on.
That's what I'll bet, there's something busted.
It's a freeze. Of course it could have. Could have been leaking and they couldn't get it cut off and they cut it off inside, or they,
Now, something needs to
it
be
may have never
fixed.
been hooked up, I don't know.
I will put that in my recommendation for the next year's budget, is water to my flowers. I'll put that in the budget.
Yeah, he was toting water out there, and I was like, water spigot right over there, I looked at it, and I don't think it works. And I was like, let me have your key, I went over, it didn't work. Like, you're right, it don't work. Cause he said he'd bring a little water hose and hide it in the bushes, hook it up, and I was like, yeah, you could just pull it across here and water it. Somebody stole it from him.
You wanna try to do anything over Hill Road? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I need to do something, I guess, to temporary help these folks with that water going underneath that.
I don't know, I'd like to know, I mean, you won't know unless you dig it out, but you could probe it up in there, just see if it's void. See how deep that void is underneath there, cause I don't think it goes too deep, I don't think it's.
I mean, could I dig it out a little bit and pour concrete to To seal it up?
I would say, I'd just say, just find out how deep that void is underneath there, and you can probably get some dirt compacted under there best you can. Smooth it out, get a good slope on it, nice smooth slope, and then put some, fabric over the top with, probably just side it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the velocity comes through there, probably not that great, it's just the fact that pipe gets a lot of head pressure on it.
But I don't see anything of it where it's fixing to blow
No,
out.
I don't either.
That's on Nail Road, right there,
It's
by
not.
Nicole Way.
Yeah.
Right when you were close to that,
Huh?
you were close to being blown out.
Oh, but I'm talking about it is right there.
Yeah, it's right across the street from the new section.
But two, if you want, you know where that pipe, in your road section comes out. What you want to do too is probably come out here and put your head wall and let just go probably 1.5 feet below the flow line.
Mm-hmm.
The water's flowing this way. And so this, you'd have like a toe wall, we call it.
I got you.
So that it keeps you from, short circuiting right to the bottom of that pipe. 'Cause what happens is that water pressure finds the least resistance, which is right along the surface between that pipe and the soil.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna start flowing through here. The more it flows, and through that follow void, eventually it will blow out. But if you put this here, it forces that water going along the pipe, and it slows it down.
Yeah, I got you. You can put that head wall about a foot and a half under the ground.
Different colors.
Okay.
And then, of course, looking at from the top,
I don't know.
check
They
it
might
out.
send them home.
Okay.
Mark their own driveway.
Head wall like this.
But I don't know.
Here's what I have.
4 packs.
I have 24.
So this is where the wing, this is.
Think
this
about that.
here.
That might
Come like that.
send one to the hole, but I marked it all. Okay.
And you got
I
your
have
wing
enough
wall coming.
pencils to give
And you got
each one like
this, your head wall color. Goes around the
4
top.
pencils each.
No, they
But,
just.
there's details for doing these things. I don't know if you guys,
No,
maybe you
like
guys can do that, but, concrete.
We're gonna make up goodie.
Well, I got some concrete, I got a concrete guy that has
We're gonna make
poured
goodie
me a few head
bags.
walls
And they
already.
get a backpack, they get a lot of stuff at the graduation.
Know what he's
They
doing,
just
right,
like
so.
happy to
But
send
I'll get with him and see if I can't get something done like that.
You see your, where's your, and your,
I know I
slope
spent 25 of
like
those.
this.
So I'll get one of those each, and then I got these
So your steepness
polyester
comes down here, but
folders, sell for $1 each.
if you got this towed
Hundreds of
down,
those, I'm gonna give each one 2
see,
of
it
those.
still gotta go
So right now,
underneath this
and
hole here, which
I'm gonna
got a lot of pressure on it too, so
right, so you can put one in
you can
there.
get that
They'll love those.
toe wall that
The parents will
just
love
put
it.
in there. That's the key.
All right, eggs, pencils,
And then,
crayons,
you know,
and poly
around
holders.
here,
I have all
this
that in
one
my
I'm
house.
putting your size.
So I'll plan that. I'm gonna plan for 20 out.
Yeah, I don't have a total count, but we set it up between 25 and 30. If we get more than 30, we're gonna probably push for
10
another
feet back.
quad.
Well, we'll have to talk right now. I'm gonna plan.
I don't even know how many has signed up, but I know one lady come in today and signed her grands. She said she brought her kids years ago. Now she's got a grandchild.
Well, I'm gonna go
See, that's the way,
25 people.
that's the way it
I'll
should
bring
be done.
those eggs, so
Put
they'll love
that
it.
pipe,
Parents
and that's what you're gonna get, you're gonna get.
crayons.
Right, that's all people want to do, they just put a pipe,
Anything else I have.
and water pouring down there, start heating underneath it.
12, 8-year-old to 12-year-old.
Yep. But if you can get
So
somebody.
you kinda know what, you don't wanna give some kid something that's
Detail or something.
too, you know,
I still need to get with you about that problem I was telling you about the other day.
All of this.
See if I got some pictures of it.
It's the parents that's gonna have a riot with that.
they may. Depends on what the kids do, I don't care.
I still gotta send my guy, but
Just
he's
something
on
give 'em.
Nail Road too.
We just give them a bunch of
Storm
stuff,
drain
they get a little
pipe.
backpack, and that's just, we
Doesn't matter.
give it at the graduation, so they leave with it.
All right, see this right here? This.
I don't have bicycles to give them this time.
Oh, and you can tell them I'm gonna bring more toilet paper Thursday. This is a tree that's growing really weird, it's like a foot. Alright, and it's almost acting like a dam, alright? Right here, there you don't see, here's the back of these people's houses. This is where these people's houses are. So, this section right here belongs to the city. But this is South Haven right here, and then this is Horn Lake. Over here.
Newspaper, you have no streets. You spray.
So-
That's all right. You take a newspaper and wipe it down.
Yeah, I will, I'm gonna
It
do
will
that.
not street.
I will
Other side of
definitely try.
that
You
big
know, a paper towel,
tree
street.
and all that.
Yeah, that I already know.
But if you
Is this on State Line Road?
newspaper.
You know
Sutter
where,
Road?
you know where Jordan,
Just take it
go
up
up Soda
like
Road,
you made a
Jordan
paper
View
towel.
South, South Haven, right before you get to the bridge. Just
Like a
Horn Lake
wadded
Road.
up paper towel.
Horn Lake Road,
Yeah.
past the Soda Road.
You ever
on the
did
right.
that?
Okay. That's a
Newspaper don't street.
Well, that subdivision is South Haven, but Horn Lake's
Like a
land
paper towel.
backs up to it.
Okay.
And so the water, what these people got going on over here, they got these houses, and the water behind the houses when it rains is just accumulating back here.
Is that on Weinstein?
No, it's on, Jordan View over there.
Is that where that lady was in here before last talking?
No,
I was off of Austin way.
that was,
Austin. Austin Run? I mean,
So,
wasn't on Red Oak, it was the other one, behind the railroad.
so, the problem, the deal is I got this they're having problems with this water back here, just sitting and then not draining out of their, or it's into their backyards, and their backyards are just like swamps.
so that needs to be cleaned out, basically.
So I'm like,
Is there a name of that creek?
let me, let me go to the, GIS.
What's the name of that creek where y'all put all that rock over by the railroad track? Is that a creek, is that a name? Where y'all put that liner in?
I know of.
Me and the mayor went back.
It's called Bird Creek, what I call it.
Me and the mayor went out there out there the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and he's adamant, he still wants that ditch dug down by the railroad track.
Oh, Lord.
And the mayor was supposed to, he knew somebody with the railroad, and he was gonna contact them, but we're gonna, I
The
can guess.
railroad is not gonna do anything, I can tell you that.
Well, we're just trying to see whether they would give us permission to create a little ditch
Yeah.
from right there to come into that ditch there on, because what his claim is that it comes down that railroad way, and then instead of making it to the ditch, it turns and comes across their yards and keeps their yards soaking wet. Anyway, where are we at here?
You ever get in touch with the Atmos guy?
Yes, and they came out there and did they did pothole it, and it is all, that gas main is all up in that tree. And, I told him, I said, well, I got some more locates called in on, and I'm planning on probably, I told him, I said, probably the first part of next week, getting out there and digging it up. He said, well, let us know, so we'll be out there with y'all and get the thing up. Here's one. All right, here we go. These houses right here. These right here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there's,
Is that the page north?
Hmm?
Is that north?
Yeah, that's north. That's Horn Lake Road.
All right.
There's the Soda Road.
Okay.
And you go, all right. And the big creek is right up here.
Yeah.
All right. But Horn Lake property comes all the way up, almost to the back of these folks' houses right here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're bothered by all the water that runs from the Horn Lake property over into their backyard.
So is this the main channel here?
Well, see, I walk back in there, there's a ditch. See that right there? That's the ditch that runs down, and that's a deep ditch.
Haven, that's it.
It is. That's a deep, that ditch right there that comes across through there is way down in there, so there's no way that ditch overflowed and came out of it that way. I think it's basically just low-lying areas here on the back of the houses.
Pull some, topo maps.
So I'm at a loss of what we need to do with the back of these properties, or if it's us to do that, or if it's South Haven that needs to be doing something with it. I mean, it's their homes.
There's a subdivision in South Haven.
Yeah.
I would say that. Depends on.
Yeah, they have to park it actually.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
If it's a ditch, we make it. If it's something about here, or if it's all
Yeah, I mean, I think, because I mean, these homes have been there, they've been there for a little bit. All of them maybe just had a whole lot of rain, and it's just standing for a little bit now. But I don't know, maybe something needs to be done by clearing out the back of these properties, I don't know.
You look at it, see back. The first thing you do is look at topo maps. Third one.
But one needs to be two more.
I mean, it could be something as simple as, you know, trees along.
Well, like I said, that one log, that one tree that kind of looks like it's growing, it looked like it fell down and then regrew up, you know?
Right there, Bob.
And I said, that thing right there probably could get cut down and pulled out of here, would help out a lot. Because it's what it's doing, the water is being, it's not being allowed to leave, it's kind of holding it back there.
It looks like somebody tried to break it in my car.
Something got it dammed up.
Yeah. But I tell you what, if it ain't something about drainage or something around here in Horn Lake, I don't know. If I don't get 2 or 3 calls about drainage every day.
That's why I said we need to have a plan of action, where we group these things together.
Where'd you get the
Have money.
pickups?
Okay, this is what this team do, this is what we do,
Pickup
this bang for
thing,
buck.
where they
We spend the money each year.
Yeah.
Your wife told me every
It's kinda like
one of
roads.
these not get returned, I will be billed for. I got to the, where Knights of Columbus picked up that 1 mile section, Goodman Road this Saturday. I've informed the police department we need protection, because I'm gonna be out there. I need 550 containers, and they're not gonna dump it on the ground.
Waiting on this board to
And
tell
your
me,
wife told me
start the
I
plan.
get billed for every one of these
The
that
way to
doesn't
get
get
our report,
returned.
yeah.
There's
That
always
way
a
we can get one pay each month, so I can, for each year, so I can finish.
But I said, told you if it's our 5 containers.
Cause I'm sure, I mean, you could get a lot, when you do get calls about, hey, when y'all gonna do this whole thing?
And I'll have these back Monday morning so I don't get billed.
Hey, honey,
They do make it easier.
Oh, yeah, it really improves it, really.
I'm at board meeting.
All right, y'all need these things up here, huh?
Yeah, I have one every other, twice a month. This is the first one, this is the first one for me. First Tuesday of the month.
I know that, but what I was kinda thinking the same, that'd be great if you went home and made it,
Yeah, no.
but I don't know that we're gonna be able to get.
They're in executive session right now, I'm waiting for them to come out of that.
And if we are, we'll be thankful. If we're not, you're just gonna have to eat it yourself. Not gonna wait.
Yeah, whatever they got to discuss back there, if they
Okay.
sit down with that.
5 years.
Yeah, I did. Hey, you need to stop at, Mike's. I stopped there and got me 2 pieces of fried fish, some fried green tomatoes, and some, corn nuggets. Man, it was good. Man, it was, woo, it was good. I was going in there to get some chicken, but then I seen all that other stuff there, so, is that fried green tomatoes? Yeah, I said, well, yeah, I want some of those. Comes to like $8.99. Yeah. 2 pieces of fish, and I had like 4 fried green tomatoes, a little thing of, corn, fried corn nuggets or whatever. I like
them fried corn nuggets, those are good. I didn't make those. And they had other stuff too.
I had toyed with the idea of bringing it to them to make it official or whatever, but, I've already, no, I've already decided against that or whatever, so. I'm just, once I feel like it's full and complete, I'm just gonna cut it off at that point and then move forward.
All right.
Right.
But they are, they are.
Oh,
So that's why I'm asking,
yeah.
because I always rule, no time, no authority, no nothing, just get the job.
Yes.
You listen, biggest thing is
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right, right.
that's my hoping.
Yeah.
So right now, just keep going until you decide you have what you want. Then whatever, think of whatever you want. And
Yeah,
not
I already ate.
for the board to have it authorized of any kind.
Right, right.
I'm with you on that.
Well, I'll be home as soon as this is done. Oh, yeah. I love you too. Bye.
and a security guard was so that is worthless. Good people, maybe one stranger. But very clear what I said to all of them. Private river, very clear. Our government, and granted, more than that for their church, weddings, graduations, birthday parties, whatever. Free time, keep their life. Buy with wine,
Yeah, so it is 8. I thought that's what we discussed, but I never did. Yeah, I tried to post my thing today when we got the.
Hey, lady.
Hi. You got about 10 more pallets?
Come on, what?
Pallets?
Probably, or I got close to that probably. Want more? Those working out?
Well, they're still sitting in my house because, Robin was gonna get a trailer and he said, well, I'm gonna wait and get the trailer.
Well, I didn't
before
wanna
it
bring you a whole bunch,
No, no,
I
no,
didn't
no,
wanna,
no.
cause I didn't wanna stack up a whole bunch of stuff at your house, but if you want me to bring you some more, I'll.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and take those 10 over to Mama's, and Robbie says, well, I'm getting a trailer, well, let's just get all 20 of them and take them all at one time, and I'm like, I've known that.
Yeah, I'll give you some more of them.
That'd be great. Mama's excited.
Told you who to hook up to.
Right? You told me to give you a list for Heartland, for some of our wish list.
Yeah, you just have to give me a wish list, I have to check and see if we can get, I'm sure we can get water and Gatorade. Now, I don't know about anything else, that's usually a given.
Yeah.
So you
Those
don't
two-
have to go out and buy cases of water if we have a pallet. And whatever's left,
And if they
we
need us to
just
come
let the
get,
shop come get whatever's left.
yeah.
Or parts, we just let parts. That department. You follow?
But if he needs us to come get it so he's not, taking up space, I have no problem with.
No, we have to go get it.
No, I'm talking about before,
Oh, yeah.
it gets close.
Yeah, we'll get it. He
But
hasn't called, we went, when did we go, we got a bunch of stuff a few weeks ago.
Yeah, water.
Still got the blue tub.
I don't know if they taking it back yet or not, I'll check on that tomorrow.
Well, he wanted it back.
Yeah.
And if you take it back down there, Mike can tell him to get it full again. Just get it back. I told him next time if he could, just give us a bottle. Like having it back. Huh?
But no, what we're, the food that we're trying to serve, hot dogs, chips, cookies, and a drink. So water, Gatorade, grandma's, something like that, it's individual wrapped. Yeah. A lot of times, a lot of places have those.
I'll try to call him Thursday. You're Tuesday. But how many water? What do you want?
Really? And we're trying to push it, already trying to push it, hopefully.
It's hard to push them. I mean, coming.
It is, but that's what I'm saying, we're trying to push it out to the community. Go ahead and get it on their mind. I mean, I know we're gonna do a hard push, like, a week and a half out.
Oh, they added something to y'all's list.
Oh, the school supplies? Oh.
5K for all of them.
I'd love to see that. I'd pay to see that. I'd pay to see who can make it. I'd pay to see.
Well, you know what Dave said, don't you?
You'll wait.
Okay. Y'all having a 5K, I always say, okay. It's okay, I don't care.
Well, when we went to Biloxi last year, he and Betty signed up for the 5K. He went to the starting line. Betty went about halfway. I was the only one that went the whole 5K.
He went to the starting line, walked off.
Well, he waited till the race started.
He
was
didn't
there for
walk.
support.
Y'all need to get going, the race starting. Okay. That's what he said.
I did the walk. I didn't do the run.
I'm not even gonna 5K walk. I need to, but I ain't be crying all. My ankle be really swelled up.
I didn't say that I wasn't in pain that night or the next day, but Georgia, I finished.
I've never done a 5K thing, ever.
This was walk the bridge down there.
I ain't never done a 5K. Been to a lot of them starting. I told them I'd meet them at the other end in case they needed to ride out back.
I've walked plenty of, read water meters before, so, I mean, not to say I ain't walked 5K before, but that's just because I was working.
But you didn't do it organized.
You didn't set out to do that far, did you?
Right.
I've ran a 5K and just didn't know it when I was in 5K. It didn't make it.
Hey, how's is Ken back working with you again? You back, Ken? Big Ken?
Yeah, over at Lewisburg, yeah. That big Kenny Henderson.
Ken Henderson?
Oh, let me grab my file.
You know, y'all said he was.
And they told me to tell you.
For a little
He
while.
was down a while.
Oh.
Well, keep it short, they don't want 51 slides.
I don't have
We
any.
don't have 31, you got 31, right?
You don't have to sit
Right.
there all the time. I don't ever go.
I know.
Every now and then, if I happen to be off. I guess it was. Back in February,
That's why I was hanging around.
March. I was off one day. I called Barry.
My phone.
Little lunch. Ken came.
Y'all ever find, remember you was looking for a guy down there, y'all ever find y'all a guy to?
Well, we had both, we had two, and they got them both back. One got. I had to kind of, I don't know, I guess it was just one of those things. Happens, don't realize it, but he's a good guy. Police showed up, and he had a gun. They told him to drop it, he would drop it. So, they were at. He hadn't come to judge and all that. No,
Complying with the officers.
it was all in non-compliance, but, you know, he said him and his son and his wife got into it, yelling. It was just, you know, a little alcohol involved.
I'm sure. There usually is.
But I actually, Barry kept saying, I got it. We actually got him out on house arrest.
Did you?
He had to wear that.
Little
bracelet.
ankle bracelet?
Without a few years. I knew him, so I was like, man. And he said, I don't know. Look, they swear he's a great worker. He never had nothing else on his record. But we did tell him, if he ever gets a DUI, we'll probably fire him. Don't let us fight that. Don't, you gotta keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
But he does, though. It's pretty good. I mean, he's hard work. I mean, he comes to work. He's always at work. He's always out there reading. He always does what he's supposed to do for the day. And that's what we want him, just to read.
Y'all getting any of, is Lewisburg gonna get any of that infrastructure money? Y'all like, I thought they were gonna make it available for the associations to get some of that.
First I heard.
I think you might have to go through like rural water associations, I think you might be able to.
Probably have to borrow their money, get a loan. Rural water don't do that unless it's a loan. I'll check on it. I hadn't heard nothing
I
about it.
thought they were gonna make it available for some associations to get some of that ARPA money. Y'all got any projects you need to do?
Fixing to put in another 500,000 overhead and it's like one.
Yeah.
But we decided to, actually, the water association prepared to pay like 1.4.
A tank or a hydrant?
Tank.
Tank with the legs and all that?
Yeah.
Not like out here.
It'll be just 500,000. Kind of like the one over there, the other one.
Hurt road.
Hurt road. It'll be, and we're gonna put it right beside them.
Right beside them?
What do you got now?
500,000.
You're gonna have two, we have 1 million gallons of water in there, right?
Gonna put it, seems like, because we got the land. We tried to buy some land from another place. It was a great spot, we thought. Dude wanted $100,000 for that. We didn't think that was good, but.
An acre.
Yeah. Right by 269.
Oh, yeah.
So we were gonna pay it. But then he backed out and said he wasn't gonna sell it right now, he wanted to see the pipeline. Because that's what he bought that for. Gonna rake in that one. Then try to do something else. You know how you do that. So, I say an acre, it was 2 acres, something like that. But anyway, we decided we petitioned, we went with the health department, see if we could put it beside there. We got 5 acres. And it's a higher point. Go too many other places, drop it.
They're gonna put them side by side each other, so apparently the one tank's already controlling your water plant in and out, so it's gonna float along with the other one. Is that how you're gonna do it? Same elevation? Not gonna put like an altitude valve or anything on it like that?
I don't, well, both the other, we got 100,000 north of it. It's been there forever, and then we put that 500,000. Then we're gonna have to put, because it's just too much demand.
Growing.
Too fast.
Lewisburg used to be a little old country town out there. Be like Horn Lake out there for too long.
We have a lot that's in the city now. Took them,
Yeah.
they had already had some of our customers. They got a lot more, but they're in the city. It's kind of like Horn Lake water. You got the city of Olive Branch and you got Lewisburg.
I tell you,
the city, they bought out Pleasant.
Yeah.
And they bought out the Fairhaven.
Yeah.
They've had Fairhaven.
Mama's still on Walls Water.
People get confused when they get right in Horn Lake, because there's all kind of water departments all in Horn Lake. Got Walls.
I know there's at least 3.
Walls,
Or like
Days,
today.
Horn Lake Water Association.
Horn Lake, the city is full. There was 5. North Utility.
Walls, they.
You got Walls, Horn Lake Water, City of Horn Lake Water, Days.
I didn't realize it was in Horn Lake.
Horn Lake Water's over there, on the other side of the track. Like Home Depot and all that, Horn Lake Water Association. Also Dance, that's where they're all. They even got the land and all that up through there. How
They got most of the business.
they got most all the commercial. They have a lot of commercial. They have a Northwest, all that in South Haven. Because they got a water tank right there by the Pepper Chase and Church Road. That's their water tank.
I guess I just.
It is Horn Lake. Not city water, Horn Lake water. It's Horn Lake Water Association, and it's in the city of Horn.
Yeah.
And then you got Days Water.
I knew they had
but you used to have North Mississippi Utility.
Which was Twin Lakes.
Twin Lakes and
Holly
Holly
Hills.
Hills. That's now the city.
Said he bought that back in what, 2000 or something like that?
It was
We
when they brought
annexed in
in-
2002, we annexed. It stayed that way for a little while. So somewhere in 2003, 4, maybe, they bought it. Because when we first annexed in 2002, I wasn't. When they bought that, I was. I didn't become chief.
You go past Mark Worley's corner at Well and Goodman, all that flowers and metal.
I've seen it, yeah. I've been by there, yeah.
Bringing that whole operation.
Where we're putting it.
Haven't found the place yet. It's coming.
You talking about that corner right there, get well, all that stuff?
Bringing that.
The big shark and all that?
Everything's
I like
coming.
that shark.
So like that whole operation's
You used to have a big rooster there, but he got it.
Oh, the rooster, when they come, that rooster's going in my yard.
Where's your, ain't you still got one here?
I got a 4-foot one, that was 16 foot.
Oh,
That one's going, I'm gonna keep both.
Only got a dinosaur down there too?
They did.
Yeah.
They still do it.
It's coming to Orland.
They used to have the,
You need to
a
put it down there
Sasquatch,
beside
now-
the bridge.
they used to have a Sasquatch.
Yeah,
Now it's,
we're-
in a yard there on State
We're
Line.
putting down there.
After
We're
it's near Walnut Road.
We should put it on Bullfrog Corner, take all those cars out of there, and all that place is available, furniture store. That's where it needs to go, Bullfrog Corner, and get rid
You
of
had to
all.
buy all that from 08.
Have old, Hardner. Yes, sir. Get rid of all those cars and everything.
I don't think he owns what he
He doesn't know the
There's two owners of that corner.
I see
Both old men. Abe's 96.
I see they're building another
His
car
partner is
inside Hayden.
about as old.
I thought he passed away.
No, Abe is like,
Not Abe,
Oh.
Warner.
that part I
think
don't
his
know.
son
There's
is
two
right.
owners.
Yeah.
But Abe is still kicking.
He's still there, I think, as far as I know, but I think.
But that's where I would love for it to
Warner
go.
was, I
Get
think
the
his
all,
son.
get that trailer and all those cars out of there. Get the furniture guy out. Let the gun guy there, because he's making millions. Let the barber shop there, and then make the rest our Whirlies, all that stuff he has, and make that corner solid, flowers in the front. Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Never get that used car guy out of there.
Oh yes, he needs to get out of there and work.
No way. He sold, made too much money there, he ain't going nowhere. You gonna go to sleep on?
I'm trying not to.
This is an easy one.
Oh my gosh, I know that Betty sent me a text and said they were in executive session. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it there after the game or not. I didn't think a T-ball game was gonna take 45 minutes, but it did. They only bat around twice.
You gotta see they're building another car lot up there in South Haven. South Haven Honda or something like that going on up there.
I have a Honda place, so.
Yep. That'd be nice if more like a car dealership. That would be pretty good.
Quit hopping and popping.
So this is how my grandson decided to spend his time on third base.
I remember when I used to play ball like that, I'd be out there playing with the grass,
Well, they're on AstroTurf, so.
playing with the dirt.
But he was sitting there picking the AstroTurf. And there were, of course,
See,
rocks out there.
These kids today got really good ball fields. Back
No
when
kidding.
when I played, it was just
It was
a
Mississippi dirt.
Yeah,
clay
just
dirt.
Mississippi dirt clay
Oh.
ball field. No grass. It wasn't any grass.
Wow. Grass was a luxury. Are you kidding? And this poor kid hates wearing his helmet, so he starts running down first base line. He pops his helmet off. No, son, you can't do that. So he ran the bases without his helmet. Mm-hmm.
Go to, my contact, all that. Are we supposed to get a lot of rain?
Wade, Bledsoe was talking about what it was. I don't know. See.
Well, I heard him say something about a lot of water.
We got rain coming in, according to my weather thing, Thursday.
So what you're saying, you might see above average rain Thursday.
It just says 67% chance. cloudy, thunderstorms developing late in the day, potential for severe storms.
Severe storms when?
Later in the day.
Today?
No, later Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday evening, afternoon into evening.
Yeah, that corner down there, working, really looking good where you were mowing down there, those ditches. Around Bullfrog Corner, those big ditches.
Yeah.
That really is looking sharp when you put that machine was, go down in there and get them.
Yeah. It can't get all the way down in there, so.
Yeah, but if you get far enough to make it, it makes it look a whole lot better.
And the state, they usually come out and cut it maybe once or twice a year. They told us they'd be here like in June, in between June and July. They usually run their big old tractors, drive down in there and drive out. Last time they flipped one over doing it out there.
Gotta get up. The one they come to work for today.
What's that?
I don't know, they named out a lot. Either big or nothing. Might not be much, neighbors not calling in.
Is that like somebody's personal alarm called in? I tell you my fire story I had. I used to live in Memphis, a little house up on, right off of, it's called Old Hometown Subdivision, there on, off of 3rd Street. And I lived there in a little bitty house, little wood frame house. Been there, built there since 1940 something. And we had an alarm system put in. And where my thing was sitting right above, it was in the little hallway there, and the bath and shower was right there. And I take real hot showers. I was even taking a hot shower, and I got out of that shower, opened that door, and that steam and all that came up out of there, and it hit that alarm, and it set it off. Called the fire department. All right, they come rolling out. In a few minutes, and fire, because the fire station's right up the street there. They come right up there. They were getting out with axes and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, no fire!"
Just as hot, steamy, bad. We get that all the time. We used to go all the time over here. Amy, back in here, back on the north side of Goodman, there was a house over there. We used to get that damn thing at least. Oh, God, it seemed like it was every few damn days. Showers. We told them they had to get somebody to come out and move that head. They had it right outside the bathroom door.
That's where mine was. And that day on, I always covered it up before I came out of the shower, so that it whatever Steve came out there would get to it. That was funny though.
We have some.
They usually gave us we were allowed to have 3 false alarms a year. After that, they start charging us.
We don't charge for residential. We usually try to work on getting it fixed.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of calls on it. We still occasionally get one from somebody shower, it off.
Cooking, somebody cooking on the stove, sets off, something like that.
We try to, when we put in the smoke alarm, we try to tell them just put one in your bedroom. Put the one, don't put one.
And they're off to somewhere, I think.
That's where they're going. Is that alarm.
Is it?
Engine 3 and Rescue 1, they both send in both bumpers. Fire alarm, they always send 2. You don't ever know whether it's real or not.
Yeah. I guess if it's not real, at least it's good practice, huh?
We try, I tell them all the time, I'm gonna do like Memphis. One of their aldermen, or one of their commissioners that time got on the news and said, instead of buying all these new fire trucks, why don't we just buy a little pickup and send it on all them false ones? No, they call it in now, they can't. Everybody got canceled deals except the Rescue 1 can go non-emergency, just to go make a report.
I was gonna say, even if it's a false alarm, somebody still shows up out there.
We still go take a report. But someone called in with the right passcode now, and they got it stopped. Takes a minute when the alarm company gets it, they call in dispatch. Then when people are trying to call them to tell them they set it off. There's a lot of houses with alarms that are actually monitored. But you know, these alarm companies, they put them in for free, pay the monitoring.
Yeah, that's what they did with me when I had mine. They came and set everything up. Didn't cost me nothing to do all that, and I just had to start paying monthly charge.
Monthly monitoring, that's what they want. That's where the money's at. Like a cell phone, it can be free. Man, we're gonna charge you monthly for the services. Jim didn't go home, did he?
No. He's back there.
I seen him come through one time.
What islands y'all going to this time?
We're gonna just go to Maui. We're just going one day over. Oh, but the other day.
What's the Big Island?
That's where we went last. We went to Maui and then we went to the Big Island.
What's the Big Island?
Biggest island over there.
You don't know the name of it?
Yeah. I can't, I just call it's called, what is it? It's called the Big Island.
What time do you have?
I think it does have another name.
What time?
7:48.
But it's got a volcano on it.
Uh-huh.
And it
Is
has.
that the one that's always got something erupting all the time? Isn't there in a volcano that it's always active?
Yeah, that's the one that went, it was real active. I don't know if it's quit yet or
Oh
not.
yeah, I remember that on the news where it was really active.
Yeah, it's always got lava coming out of it. But then it went really bad there for a while. It started going and burning houses and property. It went a little overboard, but it's the island that has all.
I came
and you can
in March
cover it
and he
one
came
day.
in May.
That's the Big Island.
Same here.
But when you leave, you can make the
Okay,
loop,
cool.
and you can leave and you can go to the volcano, freezing.
Really?
Then you can go where they got like an area that's just raw. It's like a desert. It's just hot all. And then there's a rainy forest. Yeah. Because there's one side when you come over the volcano, it's always got the clouds and the rain that come over the volcano side. The volcano's really cold.
Huh.
So we leave. If you leave there, you can leave and be 70 degrees, go to 30-something degrees, or you can go to 80 and 90 degrees. And you can go into the rainforest and get water that. It rains in that forest almost every day because the clouds come across the volcano and they start raining. It's a rainy forest. And we did that day. It was freezing, had a raincoat, and it was hot. Wow. We got on a bus, we took a tour. Yes. Day tour. Covered the whole island.
Really?
They They grow coffee, do all that stuff in one area, and got rainforest, had a desert area, had a cattle ranch, like a big farm, they grow cattle.
Things change.
What are you wearing, a Democrat shirt?
I'm a Democrat today. Hey, I'm a Democrat today. I voted in Memphis. It was legal.
I'm gonna let them work that. Let them work that out.
All right, we all back? All right, do I have a motion?
Make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second.
All right, Alderman Geis first, and Bledsoe. Excuse me. Alderman Bledsoe. Can I have roll call?
Alderman Young.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Geis.
Aye.
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
All righty, do I have another motion?
Mayor,
Yes, Alderman Geis.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All right, Alderman Dupree seconds. Can I have roll call?
Alderman Bledsoe.
Aye.
Alderman Geis.
Aye.
Alderman Bostic.
Aye.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Dupree.
Aye.
Alderman Young.
Aye.
All righty, meeting's adjourned.
Hit you with a gavel there, man.